It's 3:19 on your hometown station, KHTS. The KHTS Home and Garden Show, the 10th annual, is quickly approaching, coming up in a couple weeks, April 27th, 28th at Central Park. I am joined in studio by one of the most impressive vendors that's going to be joining us at the show. He is Isela Duarte and his mom, Isela Quiroz Duarte, and they are of Isela's Bow Ties. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you for
having us.
Of course. So, Isela, starting a business was never on your radar. So, talk to me a little bit about the motivating force behind starting this company, Isela's Bow Ties.
You know what? It's all Isaiah. It's something he wanted, and because he's only 16, I have to be involved, but he guides every step of it, and I just do whatever he needs me to do to help him succeed.
So, Isaiah, how did you even get the idea to start a bow tie distribution company?
It's actually really funny. So one day I was talking to my priest about doing some community service. I'd always been into business, and I've never found something I wanted to sell. And so one day I was telling my mom, I was like, hey, I really want to start a business, and I've always loved business, but I just didn't know what products would be cool to sell. And then so I was looking into it for 2 months, and then when I was talking to my priest a month later, I came out to go feed the homeless out in LA with an organization called Share a Meal. And basically what we do as volunteers is we go out to their food truck and we roll vegetarian burritos, and then we go out to the streets of Skid Row and other locations as well in LA, and we pass them out to the people that are homeless. And so I was really inspired by that, and I every time I'd go out there, I would ask them, hey, is there something that you guys need? And that was just part of my inspiration to going out and starting this business. And so I said, you know what? Not only am I going to sell bow ties and socks, but I really want to, donate back to the community. And so that's how it all started. And so now currently I donate 20% of all my proceeds for every bow tie or sock sold. And so, yeah, that's just
nice.
how it started.
So what do you guys buy to help out the homeless? They say, look, thank you for the food. Thank you for these burritos. We're hungry. We can definitely use them, but we're lacking certain necessities, certain clothing items. What clothing items do you guys pass out to the homeless?
So it's actually really funny. So we've had a lot of support, and my mom will post on Facebook a lot, and she will say, hey, we're feeding the homeless. If you guys have any old clothes or stuff, you can bring that to my house, and we'll go take it for you and pass it out. But with Isaiah's Bow Ties, we specifically strive to get them socks and underwear. And so sometimes, from time to time, we'll switch it up, and we'll get them toothbrushes and hygiene kits. It just all depends on kind of what time of season it is. For winter, we did get some sweaters and stuff, and we would get
beanies.
We get beanies, yeah, and
gloves. It was super cold.
Oh, nice.
So,
it was a cold winter, huh?
So
that's when it'll change up. Just
right.
If the weather's too harsh, then we're like, you know what? They really do need the gloves, or they really do need the hats.
There are many crises in this country. The LA housing or the LA homeless crisis is certainly one of the real ones, and one of the ones that affects our community as a whole. So for every bow tie sold, a portion of the proceeds, Isaiah just said 20% will go towards buying the homeless a pair of undergarments and or socks. They switch it up sometimes, do some toothbrushes in the winter. They'll donate jackets. Do you guys make the clothing donations through a specific organization, or do you go out there and hand it to them yourselves?
So we do. Every product that we buy and anything that's donated back goes to Share a Meal. Because we walk with them, we work with them, so we give to them, and then everybody that comes to help out will pass it out with us.
This is exciting. This is Isaiah's Bow Tie coming up. They're going to be featured at the 10th annual KHTS Home and Garden Show coming up at the end of the month, April 27th, 28th. You can shop the collection online right now on squareup.com. Just search for Isaiah's Bow Tie, and of course you can swing by their section at the Home and Garden Show. You guys going to be selling bow ties there as well?
Yes, we'll be selling bow ties and socks.
Nice.
For both women and men.
Very cool. And for anyone looking to make a donation, if they have some extra clothes laying around their house, do you guys take donations? Is there anywhere they can drop it off to?
My house. That's what my friends
Okay.
do. They just it's only adult. We only take for adults. We don't deal with children, which is a good thing. Meaning, they're not out. We don't see them where we go, at least on the streets. But if they have anything for adults that's nicely preserved, meaning they're homeless and they don't want to continue to look homeless. So if your garments look good and are reusable, they love to take that. We don't want them to feel like they're continuing to look like they did the day before.
Right.
And, not clean. So. So we take anything.
16-year-old Isela Duarte making an impact on the community. Isela, I'm very I'm proud of you. You're my inspiration now.
Thank you.
I have to admit this. It is 3:25 on your hometown station KHTS. Go check them out. Isela's Bowtie. They're going to be coming up featured at the 10th annual KHTS Home and Garden Show. Again, you can shop the collection online right now. SquareUp.com. Just search for Isela's Bowties. Thanks, guys, for coming in. We'll see you at the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course.